Hi guys, so this is the introduction for reading about Jeff Sessions. I don't recall. I don't recall. So what happened is I've already done the reading. I first did cards and then I did vision. So I'll just give you a summary quickly. It's really strange, but it shows that I don't think he's gonna be fired. I think a lot of stuff's gonna come out that somehow Trump was not gonna be able to fire him. Of course, guys, take it with a grain of salt. None of this is written in stone, but it's interesting that it looks like something is in place there where Trump, I don't know, I just feel like there's no card. The cards and the visions, I did not feel that showed him fired. The cards, especially the vision, didn't. I feel like something happens that none of us are expecting that's going to prevent Trump from, prevent Sessions from being fired. Okay, so that's interesting, huh? Yeah, so, okay, all right. Hi, guys, so basically, this is a question about whether Jeff Sessions is going to be fired by, right after the midterm elections, okay? So what I did, I picked the card of the significator, which is him here, and put it in the center, okay? And so we're going to start with that and see what happens. I'm going to do the, I guess to call it the 9 3x3 Lenormand spread. We're using different kinds of cards. So the Lenormand is always more important, has greater weight. So I've shuffled the cards, and I've cut them. Okay, and then now I'm going to get started. Okay, so what is this? This is Temperance. Okay, balance. Let's just see. Sad news. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see, but guys, this is the center, but let's just look at all the cards until we before we come to a conclusion. Okay, so long way. This is guilt and also burden. Okay. It's so interesting. Okay, so I think I've talked about this before. How I use that. Usually, to me, tarot is kind of something emotional. It's kind of like the colors that. What else is happening here? So news. Okay, so let's put it here. Okay. Just do this once, okay. So then, okay. Okay. Guys, right away, to be honest, I feel like he's not going to leave. That's just the cards, what the cards suggest. Okay, I haven't done the vision. So just starting with the position 1, the beginning. Grief and adversity and offer. So I would think this beginning has to do with when he first got the job. In the beginning, he got an offer, but that led to grief and adversity, okay? Because, well, now let's put it this way. Okay, this is the offer, the job, initial job offer. Now, then we have the cross, meaning he's compromised, right? Because something happened in the past, and that hangman would be that he there's nothing he can do about it. So that's when what is it called? He excused himself or recused himself, right? Then we have the network or the dream. Happiness, great happiness, and an ending. Okay, so it shows, and I remember a long time ago the reading on him. It shows that he achieved his dream, but the dream is was like risked, like the, how do I explain it? He got to what he wanted, but that means he was gonna die. Okay, so you know, sort of like he got the taste of the dream, but at the same time, this means that it could be that the dream itself was gonna, in the beginning, he's compromised and it kills. I think it could also mean that he had to recuse himself in order to save his dream, right? To save his dream of being Attorney General or whatever. Okay. Then this is would be the present. This is news. And then private news, aggression, something coming swiftly. Now, it could also be, guys, in this context, that he's been notified that something's going to happen very quickly about the whole, you know, Mueller thing, okay? Then we have... Now, this is a really interesting card, guys, because I think of temperance as balance, but it's also a heavenly order. So it's kind of like karma, sad news, okay? Related to, there's karma to the man, okay? Now, this is the present, okay? So it's not yet the future. He knows, okay, so, and it's also emotion. So it may be that this is, he knows that something is coming out. This is opposition, okay, long-term problems. This, I think, is the Russia card, okay? This is a lot of times women, but I think in this context of the Russia stuff, this is something happening quickly, very quickly. So the problems, I think, okay, this is something happening quickly. This is the Russia stuff. And so news about the gentleman and the opposition. Okay, news about the gentleman have to do with opposition to him. Could be opposition to him. Then we have here, this is energy. Okay, this is but it's upside down. So there's this energy, new beginning-ish. This rich girl has to do with surface, superficial, and also finances. Okay, so also young women. Okay, so and also facade, and this is the government. This would definitely be probably the could be the Department of Justice. So then we have, this is interesting, guys. So heart means something you like. So obviously, I think, you know, if this does not at all suggest, there's nothing here suggesting firing. Okay, so meeting, so there's a meeting and moving, this is like this, I think, moving on from disappointment or disappointment, okay? Meeting. It could also be a disappointment to his values. Now this is illusion, guys, okay? So illusion, okay? Castles in the air. Exposure of something that was an illusion in the military, okay? So guys, the cards here don't say that he's going to be leaving, okay? Doesn't mean that he, you know, this is just right now, the shot of today. It says that there's going to be some news about the government, and he's going to, I think, on the one hand, because the question, it's all about the question. So what was the question? Is it going to be fired? No. Definitely the answer is no, because there's no cards that indicate. The worst for him has already happened, it looks like, this here. And this is present opposition to him, but the future looks best here, actually. So I think also there's a sense here, because obviously we know that he's compromised, right? We have C here. So it's also the values. So he's compromised because his values, he's racist, right? So he's compromised, and there's a degree of disappointment, but I don't think, guys, that he's fired, okay? I think what happens is the news about the Russia stuff comes out really quickly, really soon. And what happens is that it shows that he believed he's part of the illusion. And there's the exposure of the whole regime. But I don't have a sense that he's going to be fired by Trump. I didn't ask, actually. I said he's going to be fired. No, I think he's going to stay there. There's no cards here indicate him leaving. Okay, not at all. It looks like there's opposition to him. He's compromised, but no. and the question is about him being fired. The answer is no. Okay, so let's move on. Let me just keep this card here just in case. Okay, so then let me just kind of phrase it like this. What happens to Jeff Sessions after the midterm elections? Okay, what happens to Jeff? This is him. What happens to him after the midterm elections? Just quickly, let's see. Now this is actually pretty interesting, guys. Okay, this obviously justice card hit something hidden, lack of clarity, and this is court person. Here he is. I don't recall, right? So he's the elf in the Justice Department, and so there's a lack of okay, guys. Let's just look at this. This is important. Okay, this is lack of clarity, but this is also something hidden going on. So there's justice is turning behind the scenes. Okay, this is what it's showing. Okay, this is the past. The present, okay, I mean, this is actually, no, let's just not say, because the question is about the future, but this is the past context. This is sun upside down, so there's going to be some the revelation of something, and this is Jeff Sessions, and this is bribes. Okay, he received an offer of something. He received something. He benefited from something. So something hidden about Jeff Sessions and what he received. Now, then we have here factions, okay? Faction, this is competition. And this is after the competition, the factions, like the separation, division. And this is conversations. Now, what I think this means in this context means chatter. Like, you know, Twitter, for example, right? So people are going to be talking about it, or people have spoken. There's going to be the revelation about Jeff Sessions, and this is a lot of money in gambling. So illegal money connected to Jeff Sessions, and this is so the Justice Department connects this money that is shady that was received by him. Okay, now the other thing that I wanted to say is that this, you know how a lot of the Russian strategies is the creating division. Okay, so the justice is going to show. Is going to expose the division that was caused, that Jeff Sessions helped cause. And a lot of things that were unknown about Jeff Sessions are going to be discussed, and there's going to be court proceedings about the stuff he's received. So you see what I'm saying? I feel like I don't get a sense that he's going to be fired. I think he's involved. In a way, the fate of his own fate as a person involved in this whole Russia scandal is going to come to light. Okay, so that's just the cards. Now let me the division. So is Jeff Sessions going to be fired by Trump immediately after the election? Guys, I feel like, okay, I feel like as what a part here of the reading suggested, that I see Jeff Sessions there kind of like packing his bag, kind of like it's like, imagine, it's never happened to me, but if you know you're going to be fired, you'll kind of pack your belongings, make sure that everything is in kind of like organized so that you know you're going to have to move. So he's kind of done this, okay? He's prepared for it. But I don't see this happening because it shows again to me that he knows that this stuff is coming. He's been informed that a lot of stuff is going to come out about the Russia investigation very quickly. And he knows about this. And at the same time, Trump doesn't seem to know about this. And he knows that his job is in jeopardy, obviously. But he has collaborated with Mueller, and he said he's, how do I explain this? Like, he knows that he's very, and it's funny, I've done a reading a long time ago about him, and he's very angry at Trump. He feels betrayed, but in the end, he feels that he's done the right thing. Okay, so he's prepared to leave, but something happens where there's threat. I don't know. What happens? Why do I feel like Trump is not going to fire Jeff Sessions? Why? Why doesn't Trump want to fire Jeff Sessions? What is happening here? Okay. Something may come out, guys, saying that Jeff Sessions is a witness against Trump, so he can't fire him. You know what I mean? So it's just all these very complicated legal games, okay, that are very kind of like very serious situations, okay, that something's going to come out, like I said, quickly, and that's going to kind of create, you know, just kind of shake things up or something like that, okay? But at the same time, like I said, what I see here that looks bad for him is not Trump, is the stuff he's done for the Russians, and that's going to come out. But I think that's the price he has had to pay. It's almost as if Mueller is saying to him, okay, I'm going to protect you, but you're going to have to talk, and we're going to expose the stuff you know right away. Okay, so is Mueller working to protect Jeff Sessions? What's going on here with Jeff Sessions' job and his job security? He's ready to leave. He's prepared, but he knows he's not going to support Trump because Trump wants to kill him, kind of quote, so to speak. Okay, he feels like it's weird because I feel like there's something about him. Like, obviously he's racist, he's disgusting, but there's a sense of propriety about it. It's strange because he's such a Nazi, but at the same time he has this weird old-fashioned ideas about loyalty, and he feels that Trump betrayed him, and he feels really hurt by it, and he's ready to tell the truth just for that alone because he feels that he was betrayed. Okay, so what happens that he is not fired? Why won't I see him talking to Rosenstein, and Rosenstein is telling him the terms. Here's the terms. I just feel like, guys, something happens that's going to change Trump's position very quickly, right after the elections. He's going to be in a very weak position. He's not going to be able to do a whole lot. And why won't he fire Sessions? Why? I feel like I sense that there's all these conservatives who like Sessions and feel that are kind of putting pressure on him or I don't know, blackmailing something. Something's happened where people have moved to try to protect him. And it's going to come out that he's going to be a witness. Okay. Oh, you know, guys, it's giving me the John Dean thing. It's a flashback of the lawyer who spoke up against, you know, told the secrets of Watergate. So I don't know. It's possible that he's going to, you know, his status as a witness is going to come out. So it's just, I don't feel, guys, it's going to happen that way at all. So that's that. Okay. It's a little strange, but okay. All right.